Hey, what's up guys, welcome to FineGap, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to add animations in Tailwind CSS. First of all, let's talk about the built-in animations Tailwind CSS provide you, and then we will talk about how you can define your custom animations. So if you can see that I have configured Tailwind CSS inside this project, and this is my just h1 tag, and you simply have to type animate hyphen and spin. This property will remain same, and here these properties after hyphen we will change this property. So you can see that our element is spinning. Similarly, I can type here pink. You can see that. Similarly, I can type here pulse. Okay, you can see that it is animating like a pulse. Let me zoom in a more. Next, I will type bounce. Basically, these are the animations that Tailwind CSS provide you built in. You can see that our text is bouncing. Okay, so friends, these were some animations. Obviously these are looking very simple, but if you will use them with proper mindset, using only these 4 to 5 properties, you can build amazing animations. So creativity is up to you. So basically my purpose was to tell you in this video that Tailwind CSS provides you following these classes that you can use to create animation. Let me give you an example. If I, after this h1 tag, if I paste some code here, and instead of class I will replace this code. Let me big this screen, and here I will type class name, and that's it. Okay, now if you can see that this is animation. Let me also comment this h1 tag. Basically, if I will comment this, I need to give width to this div, so just ignore this hello world text. You can see that this is very beautiful animations. Websites often display animations when they try to load some images or some data from the server. So, and if you notice in our code that we have only this single animation property, animate pulse, and this is the same property we have talked about before. Let me remove this property and refresh, so you can see that the animation is gone. But once we will add this, so again you can see that it is animating in a pulse. So that's how you can use these built-in properties and your creativity to build amazing animations in Tailwind CSS. Now we will talk about how you can define custom animations in Tailwind CSS. Okay, to define the custom animations, you need to open your tailwind config.js file. You can see here because I have created a React project, so that's why this file is here. If you're using other frameworks, basically you have to find your tailwind.config.js file. So I have opened this here, and now we will define a simple but custom animation. First of all, inside the extend section, you need to define keyframes. I will type here keyframes, then colon, and then you need to give an animation name here. For example, let me type here FineGap. You can give any name to your keyframes, and then again you need to define this an object here as a property of your key. Here we will define our keyframes. So for example, let me define here 0% and 90%. Then again I will type here colon, and again you need to define an object. Basically here we need to define the CSS properties we want to define at 0% and at 90%. So let's suppose transform, rotate, and -3 degree. And similarly, after this I will define a second keyframe like 50%, and here I will again use only single property, transform, rotate, and 3 degree. And now it is up to you that how much CSS properties you want to define in a specific keyframe. You can define those properties here by separating them using commas. So basically I have defined an animation keyframe. I have give it a name FineGap, and I have give it some keyframes like 0%, 90%, 50%, and also I have defined some properties. Like I have only defined one property, which is transform. Okay, so now after defining keyframe, we need to define the animation. Let me show you how you will do this. After extend, you will type here animation, and then here you need to define an animation name. For example, wiggle and colon, and Again I will type here. After this, let me type here comma, and here I need to define my keyframe. So basically my keyframe name is find gap, and here I will type here 1 second, is in, is out, and infinite. So friends, we have defined keyframes, and we also have defined our animation, and animation name is wiggle. So let me copy this wiggle. I will remove this code from here, and here instead of bounce I need to type my animation name, which is wiggle. Okay, let me go back. So friends, you can see that the animation is applied successfully. So if instead of -3 degree I type here 30 degree, so now you can see that the degrees of rotations have been increased. So friends, this was the way that how you can add animations in Tailwind CSS, or how you can define your custom animations in Tailwind CSS. So creativity is up to you. There are many more possibilities that how beautifully you define your animations, but this was just a technique that how you will define an animation, and creativity is up to you. How you define your DOM, how you define your keyframes, which CSS properties you use to craft the animation. I hope that this video will be helpful for you. Let us know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for our regular videos. And finally, thanks for watching.